The thing about the Super Bowl is that for lots and lots of people out there, this may be the only bet that they make all year. So we're here with Tyrone Myrick of Hollywood Casino to kind of walk us through some of these things. Okay, for somebody who's not wise to betting or trying to get wise about it, what's like the basic bet that you can make? What are the basic couple of bets?
The easiest things to do is bet on win-loss or total points scored, which is called the over-under. And also, a lot of times people want to bet touchdown throws, rushes, number of rushes, that kind of thing. So those are the simple ones that everybody understands.
Right, and then there's some exotic bets out there too. One that goes by the great name of the octopus. So for people who are here in the casino and they want to bet the octopus, what is that?
Really simple and fun. So if someone scores a touchdown and then they turn around and score the 2-point conversion on the same play or the same drive, that's an octopus. They scored 8 points.
8 points. Okay, very good. It's going to be a busy, noisy place here on Sunday for sure. A lot of people will come in here and say, well, I'd like to bet on who wins the coin flip and things like that. I hear about that going on in Vegas. That can't happen here.
Cannot happen here. That's called a prop bet. So in our state, we're not allowed to take prop bets. Every bet we take is based on either the outcome of a game or contributes to the score of the game.
Okay, down on this level of the sports book at the Hollywood Casino, it's first come, first serve. So how soon do you want to get here to make sure you have a seat?
I would recommend hours in advance. I would try to come 3 or 4 hours in advance. That way you're guaranteed to get the seat that you want, and that way you don't have to rush and worry about being shut out and not being able to get a seat.
All right, that's Tyrone Myrick of Hollywood Casino giving us the nice primer, the basics on placing a bet, and of course the most important part, just getting your butt in the seat here, and you have to plan a little bit ahead for that. Cody and Donna.
All right, Martin, thank you. Yeah, I wonder if there'll be a line out the door on Super Bowl Sunday.
Yeah, we'll find out soon enough.